Hey everyone, King Edgy here, and looking to have our first YouTube battle with live commentary. So, if you don't know, I'm one of the better players on the Gen 1 Random Battle ladder, and Gen 1 is what I grew up on. It's my favorite gen, just for the nostalgia factor, probably. And the Gen 1 random battle scene keeps me on my toes because there is so much luck and a lot of hacks that go on. I thought it would be fun to try out posting the videos, pausing to let you see what you might like to do before I make my moves, and getting your comments on, hey, here's what I think you should have done here to make sure you won the battle, or agreeing with some of the moves that I made. Any feedback would be really welcome. Just trying to become a better player and to create more of a community here in the Gen 1 battle scene. So, because I am a little high up on the ladder right now, it might take a little while to find an opponent. But let's see who else is around right now. Looks like a few players are here. One match is going on right now that's pretty highly ranked, which is good. All the other ones are on the lower side of the ladder, which means we might be sitting here for a minute or two. Sorry about that, but that's okay. Oh, and here we go. All right, so let's see. I'm facing Pompechpoire 2. Wow, that was probably horribly pronounced. This person's pretty good, rating of 1447. And my team looks all right here. I've got two Amnesia users in Slowpoke and Slowbro. My Raichu knows Seismic Toss as its fourth move. That's good. Meowth has Bubble Beam. He always does. No Body Slam on Dragonite. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the safe play. I think I'm just going to Thunder Wave this Fearow. He's going to switch to Tangela. That's totally fine by me. Alright, now it's decision time on who do I want to let him put to sleep. Usually, I make the same move here just about every time. I switch into a ground type. This is because if I have a ground type asleep, even if he ends up asleep, it's not a big deal because the main focus of my ground type is to wall an electric type. And with him asleep, he still walls it, so no big deal. Alright, but Tangle is paralyzed, so we'll go ahead and use Blizzard and see how that does. Almost half. Not as good as I could have hoped for, but pretty alright. So now, we got Nidoqueen in here against Tangela. We could just try to wake up. Tangela can't really do much to us here. Hope that we wake up in a couple of turns and then knock him out. The concern, of course, is that he uses Swords Dance, but because I've got Nidoqueen here with a special stat of 184 versus Dragonite with 221, I feel confident that Dragonite's Blizzard can take him out. I'm just going to take a turn or two and see if I can wake up. I don't want to switch out into that Body Slam and risk getting paralyzed. Now he's healing up, though, so now this is becoming a problem, and I'm going to switch out. Hopefully he goes for that Mega Drain a second time. He does. He's at 61%, so I don't know if Blizzard will take him out from this range. Could be close, but I don't think it quite will. Let's find out. Right, close but no cigar. He does get the Body Slam off, but thankfully it doesn't paralyze me, and I get the knockout. So we're in pretty okay shape. He's seen 3 of my pokes, I've seen 2 of his. Now out comes Vaporeon. This is okay with us because we have Slowbro and Slowpoke. They're both looking real good here. I think I'll go Slowbro. Take the Blizzard. Hopefully don't get frozen. I don't. Now free to Thunder Wave. He should probably Blizzard again unless he wants to switch out. His best hope with Vaporeon is to try to freeze me. He could try to paralyze me with some Body Slams or try to mimic my Amnesia. All of these are possible things he's going to do. So he switches out to Magneton. That's totally fine. Like I said, Nidoqueen still walls him even though asleep, which is why it was a nice move. Ooh, but a really good double switch there. Um, really good double switch. I'm going to have to switch again. He's going to go for Blizzard again. It's doing quite a lot of damage, I noticed. That's alright. He used Mimic to try to get my Amnesia, but he did not, which makes me think that his set is probably Blizzard, Mimic, Surf, and Rest as his fourth. He definitely has Rest now from mimicking it. But let's see if he's going to switch out into Magneton. I think he might, but I'm going to make the safe play in Thunder Wave anyway. Oh, he doesn't and goes for the freeze. He doesn't get the freeze, though, which is really nice. And now, I guess I'll just Amnesia again and kind of hope that he's fully paralyzed here. I'm going to use Surf. He won't knock me out with his Thunderbolt. He does Thunder Wave, but in Gen 1, since I used Amnesia there, I actually lowered his speed again. It doubled the paralysis effect, so I'm faster and should get the knockout, which isn't a big deal for him because he couldn't use Magneton against my Nidoqueen anyway, so pretty good play on his part. But let's see who he sends out now. Furo's Hyper Beam will be very close to knocking me out. It could get the knockout. I think it might be a roll. Slowbro has pretty good defense, as you can see here, which is nice. But we'll see. He goes Pinsir. I don't think Pinsir's Hyper Beam knocks me out. I do think my Surf knocks him out. He goes for Body Slam, which is the safe play, just in case I'm fully paralyzed. He wouldn't want to go for Hyper Beam there. Okay, he sends out Machamp next. Now Machamp might know Hyper Beam, and that would probably knock me out. Let's see. No, he goes Earthquake. It doesn't knock me out. Ooh, but I am fully paralyzed. That's alright. Not a big deal. So now I have to make up a decision. Who do I want to send out next? Well, Meowth is obviously a bad choice here because Submission is super effective. Even though it's not that likely to hit, he could also know counter, and a slash being countered would knock me out probably. Slowpoke's an okay choice here, but because it doesn't have rest, I don't really want it to take any damage, so I'm going to hold off, I think. And I think I'm going to send out Dragonite with the intent that he's going to go down to Jolteon. I'm sorry, to Vaporeon. I'm probably just going to use some Thunderbolts and see what ends up happening. Really, I feel pretty comfortable here with Slowpoke in the back and Raichu in the back. I'm feeling good because Raichu is super effective on his last two here. And, ooh, I get a lucky para there. That was nice because, of course, he'd para me here. Surprising to me that he hasn't used Rock Slide. I guess he just wanted to go for the paralyses. Now, I'm going to play it safe here. Thunderbolt's the only move that has 100% accuracy that I have, and using it will put him in range for Slash. He does switch out to Vaporeon as I get fully paralyzed. Not the best, but that's okay because I have Slowpoke here, and as long as I don't get frozen, which I don't, I should be in okay shape. He's probably going to try to mimic my Amnesia again. But if we can power up, great, he mimics Blizzard. I just want to see how much 3 times Surf does. It does 27, which isn't enough to get him in rest range, but that's okay, because I'm just going to keep doing it with the understanding that Raichu and Meowth can pretty much clean up whatever's going on here. So let's see. Alright. Yep, he does go for rest. Not a problem, not a problem. I'm just going to continue surfing. And let's see what happens when he wakes up. I'll use Surf one more time and see if he's going to rest again. If he does rest again, then we can Amnesia a 4th time. But he chooses not to, which is fine. And now we're in the driver's seat because he goes Fearow, right? He has to. I'm going to go Thunder Wave and paralyze him. Even if he hit that Hyper Beam, it wouldn't have been enough to knock me out unless it was a crit, in which case it would have been close. But Thunder Wave's the safer play there, in case you get a critical hit with Surf that breaks the Amnesia. and just cleaned it up. So thanks for watching. Comment, let me know if I could have made some better plays or anything I overlooked when I was doing quick analysis out loud. This was my first time trying this, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to keep these battles coming if people start watching them, and maybe build a community. I know we have a few other players here who are looking to do that, so we'll see. Thanks for watching.